The faint sounds of an argument over the price of several objects escapes from the cave. You're fairly certain none of the items being discussed were legally obtained.
Prove yourself worthy of having a dragon at your side. Now I count the hours until I am allowed to fight you.
Transformed this cave into a shrine. Something glimmers nearby. It must be one of the visions revealed by the Gatekeeper's spell. A groan from the nearby cot shows that this Orc Elder is alive, though not in any condition to receive guests.
hours until I am allowed to hunt.
Ahead is a small fountain, flanked by 2 large bears. Fortunately for you, these particular bears are stuffed.
You can't put aside the inevitable.
The screen blocks your path, decorated with masks and totems. To your surprise, one of the totems begins to speak. Gain strength and endurance to reach the home of the elders.
That one broke like a twig.
It is time. Feeding time.
That the final resting place of the Orc Elders has a watchful and hungry guardian. You found what the initiate was sent to retrieve, the skull of an Orc Elder. Yet who was it that sent the initiate to plunder this sacred site? And why? arrived at the main shaft. Security constructs shuffle around. A note placed above the lever reads, "Entry to Mine 2A is forbidden due to collapsed floor, dangerous terrain, and hostile creatures." The rotting wood snaps as you step on it, dropping you into the fiery pit below. You don't see any way to get out. A nearby cannon crystal hums with magical energy. It's connected to a barrier that blocks the path forward. The barrier fades, and a wave of searing heat buffets your face. An ancient magma fluid thunders about in a large chamber. Ancient magma brute. The something old yet new that Capstone was sent here to collect.
The old mine here seems collapsed. Someone must have dug one too many times. Disappeared, Lily Hargrove returned home in search of something bright and loud. All you see when you enter is an old woman sitting alone by the fire. She doesn't seem to notice you. The old woman rambles on, her thoughts clouded by some terrible experience. Suddenly, a shadow passes over her face. "The garden! The garden!" she gasps.
take it with you. Perhaps you'll need it
I
at some point.
count the hours until I am allowed to hunt
You see signs that some monsters have taken up residence in this
can't-
region. They spring from the dirt to attack. You emerge into the hot air and find yourself on the back porch. You use the scythe to cut down the bamboo that has sprung up around you. Before it stretches an overwhelming wasteland. The remains of the fire. Struck by a headache as a cold voice sounds around you. Come here, Lily. A little bit farther. You hear the ghostly voice again. The maze of overgrown shrubbery leads you into the voice rasps. Lily's family turns in surprise to see their estranged daughter. They notice that something about her seems wrong. Unhinged, even. Briar screams as the bird descends upon Rosemary and Sage.
Your songs are mine now, Rose!
Lily says.
You'll all see. My voice will shake the world!
When the vision fades, an incorporeal figure appears before you.
So, and now look what you did. You want my songs? Come and get them!
Echoing through the clearing, sending a sharp pain to your skull. Soon she dissolves into thin mist and vanishes. You read the song lyrics written on this page. You found Rosemary's songbook, but most of the pages are torn and missing. Perhaps there is something else nearby that can deliver a song back to the Gatekeepers. You realize that Rosemary's parrot has learned to repeat parts of her songs. With the bird in tow, you can finally return to the Gatekeepers and leave this cursed place behind you.
am allowed to hunt again.
You've entered the ruined temple by its long-abandoned rear entrance. Foxpaw came here to find some sort of sacred bounty. It's time for him to figure out just what that is. This bounty's is tainted by the telltale scent of blood. The air grows more humid as you approach the next camp. Cool, damp air blows up from the caverns deep below. Hear the scrape of metal claws on stone coming from the area. From the eyes of the mechanical guard. Collapses into a heap, and sparks of electricity jet into the nearby The air grows warm, where the light streams in from above the stone circle. A single massive apple rests on the ground beside you. It seems to glow with a faint inner light. You've found the sacred bounty Foxpaw was looking for. Now to return to the Gatekeepers and tell them what happened.
Now I count the hours until I am allowed to hunt again. Now I count the hours until I am allowed to hunt again.
you suddenly feel disoriented. Which way is down again? One of the hags notices your presence.
Would you look at that? More adventurers. I don't remember ordering food.
Another hag responds.
Stop thinking with your gut, Beatrice. They brought us another set of ritual reagents. Just what we needed. What luck! Please, Agnes.
Says another.
Luck had nothing to do with it. Fans within fan sisters. One set for us, another for our patron. Hayden,
Says Beatrice.
tell me we get to eat them this time. Wouldn't waste them worth nothing in this super ritual circle. You keep fine, Beatrice. You're just ethereal.
Responds Cadence.
Besides, we haven't get their souls out yet. Speaking of, into the soul bag, too.
Oh, look! More flies stuck in the jam! Welcome to hell, idiots!
Grumbles Thel. We screwed up. Bad. Adds Capstone. There has to be something we can do, mutters Foxpaw. Forgive me, my mind is a bit of a jumble right now, says Foxpaw. I'm usually much more organized.
Would you like some tea?
Lily asks nonchalantly. Everyone
You can't put aside.
As for myself, I've always been on the continues to reminisce. My father used to search through dusty scrolls, looking for ways to contact beings from beyond. I always told him he'd do much better with a solid, reliable construct. But perhaps knowledge of Father's dark rites would be useful now, muses Foxpaw. Lives hang in the balance. It's time to think outside the box, says Foxpaw. Who wouldn't strike a bargain with a fiend in a situation like this? Asks Foxpaw. Thank you for helping me organize my thoughts, says the druid. Hey, did you notice that you don't look like us? I have a theory about that, says Foxpaw. Though testing it might be a bit dangerous.
And what do you have in your pockets?
Booms a hag voice from somewhere above.
That's a bit of platinum. Do they still use that in this place? All right, no flat. Beatrice, eat them.
Cadence says,
Eat them all!
Feed me.
Hurry up! We're on a ship's roof!
Cadence reappears on the tree stump, then disappears just as suddenly. Agnes collapses, groaning.
You got me!
Then she poops into a cloud of dust. The hags didn't seem to be very worried about their deaths. You suspect you haven't seen the last of them.
Now I count the hours until I am allowed to hunt again.